Okay. Quick review. Here we go. All right, how do you write this as a long division? You need to rewrite it. Okay, you're going to write it just like you did up here. Here you go. Here's actually the answer. Now, I'm going to rewrite it just so we can see the signs. Okay. So what you do is you're looking at this and that. This is the key. This works itself out. You look at your m to m negative m squared. So what number or variable times m gives you negative m squared? Negative m. So you're going to say negative m minus, right? This is where we subtract. And I'm doing parentheses because I've got, this is a binomial. You need to get in the habit of doing this, okay? So now we just distribute. Negative m times m is negative m squared. Let me do another sticky. Here's my work. I'll move it up in a second. Here's the work here. I'm doing negative m times m minus 4. Negative m squared plus 4m. This is just like my work, if you will. All right, and we're going to subtract.
Did you distribute the negative m to 4m or just?
So I'm distributing negative m times m, negative m squared. Negative m times negative 4 is positive 4m. That's what's up there.
So you're just basically copying down what you have up
Yeah, I just did this over here. Yeah. Okay. Who likes to add the opposite? If you do, you can do it. Okay. Negative m squared. Watch. That, it's all the same thing. This whole thing minus that. So all of this cancels. 4 minus 4, 0. Negative m squared minus negative, it all cancels. If you like to add the opposite, go for it. So the answer is simply negative m.
Why is it not 0?
The remainder on these gets written like this. That's how the remainder is
So
written.
the whole problem doesn't cancel, just the bottom half of it cancels out, because you have to have something to.
There's nothing else to it.
I did that. What?
Which one? We'll do another one. It'll catch on.
Yeah, just kind of.
Yeah, that one, it was kind of easy, but because it was easy, it was kind of hard. Let's look at the second one. One term at a time. So here is our 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. We're dividing it by n plus 2. Now, you're only looking at, let me scoot this up a little bit. You're only looking at n to the third power. What variable times n gives you n to the third? N squared. So n squared. All right, now just multiply. n squared times n is n to the third. N squared times 2 is positive 2n squared. What operation are we doing here? Subtraction. You'll see it here, look. N to the third minus n to the third, they cancel. That's the whole point of us doing it, right? 7n squared minus 2n squared is how many? 5n squared. Bring down the 14n.
We're just trying to cancel out each term
One term. Guys, I'm telling you, after you do this longer one, it kind of makes more sense. And I'm not just saying it. Let me do a different color each time. I gotta see what shows up. Will orange show up?
So then the next one would be 5.
Yes. What's the next number we do?
5.
So we're focusing on 5n squared. So n times what gives you 5n squared?
5n.
There you go. 5n. Okay, so I'm going to change here. So 5n times n plus 2. 5n squared. 5n times 2 is positive 10n. What operation are we doing? Subtraction. If you notice the pattern, this gets canceled out every time. I'm going to use a pencil. Cancel, 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 cancel. So what am I left with? 14n minus 10n is how many? 4n. Bring down your positive 3. We're almost done. N to 4n. What times n gives you 4n? Somebody just said it. 4. Okay. So 4n plus, what do I write here?
8.
8. Good. And remember, we are subtracting. Okay, so my 4n's cancel. You did that. So my remainder, because I'm done, 3 minus 8 is what? Negative 5. Now, your answer. Can y'all see this when I'm writing? Okay. Needs to be written like this. N squared plus 5n plus 4 minus, where am I getting my minus from? The negative 5. So here is what's up here. This minus comes from this negative 5. This is where the fractions come in, Davis, but we don't do anything with it right now. 5 over, where is this? Whatever is in this little spot here. And that's all you do. Okay? Let's do another one. You want to try one on your own?
No.
Am I in space? Yes. All right, let's see. I got you. Can you see this? All right. So I want you to use long division to divide. You need to rewrite it. If you want to do this one by yourself, go for it. What's the first term? X. No coefficient. It's a little easier. All right, so we are going to say X. You're going to multiply X squared minus 5X. Watch your negatives here. 3 minus negative 5 is what? 8. 3 minus negative 5. Do you see where the parentheses are helpful? Emma?
I'm confused about the square. X.
X times X, X squared.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. These parentheses are key. 3 minus negative 5 is 8x. Bring down the negative 40. Okay? What is the next step? We only have one more step. 8. Just 8 by itself. Because 8 times x minus 5 is 8x minus 40.
Actually, it ends up being like plus 40, and then it cancels out.
Right. You should not get a remainder. So your answer is x plus 8.
Where do you get the negative on the outside of the?
Okay. I'll show you. You ready? I'll come back to this. Where do I get the negative? Here? Is that what you're talking about? Watch. When you learned long division, you subtract. That is the same subtraction that we're doing.
So they're always one?
There's always subtraction sign. Because you think about what division is. You're breaking it down. Okay? You see? Excellent question.
Well, wait, isn't 8x, yeah.
Think of it this way. Negative 40 minus negative 40. Guys, if you need to, get your little pencil and go to the side. Negative 40 minus negative 40. Add the opposite, you get 0. Okay? Is that what you were asking?
No, I got confused because I tried doing it by myself and I got negative 8x minus 40.
Gotcha.
And I just.
That's why the parentheses, in my opinion, are key. Okay? Let's do one more. All right, let's see. Look at your homework. Ooh, this is a good one. I'm going to go ahead and write it for you in long division. X minus 4.
Is that Q? The first one? Lex Q?
Yes. Wow, that's really bad. It does, doesn't it? This is a 3. Is that better? Yeah. All right, let me make sure. Okay, I want you to try this one on your own. I will tell you your remainder will be 0. And I have not updated LMS for y'all. I will do it as soon as you leave.
This is the first one, should always cancel out.
This first one always cancels because you're choosing.
Then, like,
Here's your answer.
why do we have a key on the 8X?
One more time.
Why is there no key on the 8X? I'm not confused. Oh, that's 2.
Yep. So you have 2x squared times x minus 4. 2x squared times x is 2x to the third minus, oh, no, you're right. That's my fault.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like really confused.
What's that?
I'm like really confused on all of this.
Well, I tell you what. Hold on one second. Yes, Jacob.